just kind of still working it slow. I'm just bouncing off these. Oh, there's a bite right there. Jerk and set reel. There he is. What's my depth here? 17 feet. Not a giant, but just a little Bartlett Lake fun bass. There he is, look at that. Brush hog. You guys can notice that I put that in the chartreuse at dip it. Wow. Holy mackerel. Sometimes they get that in the corner of their mouth. And so I'm going to show you that bottle. You can buy this all over the place, this dip it. I buy the garlic right there, and that stains the tail. So, all right, we got one down. You know, I hit that little secondary point right there. Let's see if there's any more there. There sure is a lot on the graph, that's for sure. Okay, we're working that down. 18 feet. Man, there's a bite. Now, sometimes you might not know if you got a bite or not. I start reeling, my rod bends over a little bit, and I set the hook. If you don't know that that fish just bit your line, just start reeling. Reel about 3 times. Your rod will set over, and if it's not stuck, just keep reeling. Oh, he's a little guy. Little Bartlett Lake bass. Little 1 pounder day. We're on those, that's for sure. These little ones are good eating. All right. Boy, they're stacked out here on this little point. Let me just re-rig this. Texas rigged. Just like a Texas rig. Rig it the same way. Now I could throw my jig on here too. My Yamamoto jig. I could throw that on here also. There are a lot of fish out here. Stacked right out here in the middle of this thing. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna work this back out here to 19, 20 feet. Just let that come right on down that 45-degree slope. Man, there's shad down there, there's fish down there. That's what you want to see, you know. Still fish. And what's in there? Boy, there's a big old ball of shad. There's about 3 fish right there underneath it. Sometimes if they're not biting, folks, I'll just sit there and jiggle it like this. Then I always just let that rod sit still. Jiggle, 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 sit still, and then you get bumped, set the hook. Set that hook hard. Don't, even though they're little fish. Come on, little guy. Even though they're little fish, you still have to drive that hook right in that bony top of his mouth right there. See how that bony that is? If you just pull that, like just pull it, that's not setting it. Set it hard. You'll catch 3 times as many fish, whether they're small or they're big. Man, I got to get back out there. There's probably 5 or 6 more of those suckers out there. All right, so tastes like garlic. You can have garlic with your lunch when you bite off the heads of these brush hogs. They got a garlic piece right in there. This one's like a watermelon, green pumpkin with red flake in there. Now it has chartreuse on the tail. All right, I'm going to back up because there are some fish back there. I'm going to go way back there. Hit the trolling motor. Turn around and go back in for them. Maybe by the time I get there, I'll have one on. There's sure a lot of them. Once you get them going, you know, in a certain area, well, you could just keep catching them. All right, here we go. All right, there's my little point right there. So I'm going to cast out, not up on the shore, out 15 feet. Remember, I'm catching all these fish in 15 to 18 feet of water. Don't cast it up in 2 foot if you're catching fish in 18 feet. Save your breath on that one. All right, here we go. Here's our shad. Here's our fish. Now you notice I'm just kind of shaking this pole down. I'm not reeling continuously. I just shake it, let it sit there, and then just pull it. All right, I'm coming up on the fish. Here we go. Shad down there. Bump, bump, bump. Let it sit. Bump, 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 bump. Let it sit. Keep a tight line, just in case. Okay, it's sitting, sitting, sitting. Bump. Bumps back. Set the hook. There you go. It looks easy, folks, but the hardest time I have is getting people to set. Oh, little guy. They're still fun to catch. Whoop. Quick release. All right. We'll do one more, and then we're done. Let's just see if we can get one more on, because there's so many right here. They're just sitting there, waiting for me to drop right on their heads. Okay, let it go down. All right, I'm going to pull it out, right out to over the fish. They do swim around. If you get them to stay still like this, there must be something down there, some rocks or boulders, because they're still out there in this 20-foot area. All right, here we go. Actually, it's 21 now. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, bounce. Here's my bite. Here we go. Oh, here. Keep coming. Coming out. Come on. Go jump. Nope, no jumpy. Too warm up here on the top. There we are. All right. Hardhead, Tommy Biffle. You can make these. You can go online and make these cheaper than you can buy them. Anyway, it works real good. 5150 brush hogs. They might taste like garlic or smell like garlic, but these fish hang on to them. Give them a try. You know, they're at all our local sporting goods on the east side, Phoenix Fishing and Liar's Corner and the coffee shop, and up at Tackle 188 at Roosevelt. But one good thing about these brush hogs, folks, they float. The other ones sink. If they get knocked off, they float just like that. You can just pick them right up, bite the head off like I did before, and wham bam, you're in business again. And you use the same bait over and over and over. All right, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I started over on my videos last year, so I'd appreciate it if I could build that up a little bit. Thank you again, and thanks for watching us at Bartlett Lake.